welcome to another new video where I'm going to create Yuta to fall into Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. I uploaded this video 4 days ago stating what I'm gonna do. So yeah, let's start making the scene. So first of all, let's go to Blender and delete this. I'm using probably most of the add-ons I got with the Blender Humble Pack last year. So you don't need to worry about anything. You just follow along with somewhere you can get the assets or just make it yourself however you want. So first of all, let's say I'm going to use procedural alley, but let me give you a context. Here you can see Chainsaw Man are. So this picture you are looking, this picture, this is the perfect example of what I want. So I want that Yuta is chasing a curse in the alley like this, so we can see the road and everything and outside windows. So he's chasing a curse, and then suddenly he see a infinity castle door just below him, and he fall into that. So he's going to fall into infinity castle. Then I'm going to use 3D model for that, which I scanned of myself. For other shots I have a green screen. So let's start with the alley. So we are going to choose back alley and let's add it. Okay, already right off the bat this looking cool. So what I'm gonna do is into the settings, select this object. This procedure alley add-on is very cool. I have used a lot in my video whenever I make full CG environment. So we can choose the height. So let's see the reference. It didn't clearly show the heights of this building, but 3 floors is enough, 4 including the ground. Let's see on the vertical elements we can play however we like. So here you can see random seed is pretty awesome here as well. Now I'm going to need, let's increase height one more and increase depth. So this far is good enough. Let's say make 40 so it's long and nice. And let's change the vertical elements to be more random. Maybe this looks fine, and the probability will keep it less. Let's say random wall element, so you can, whoa, this won't work like this. Okay, this makes things even more. So 0.25 is 2 minimum, 0.23. Okay, so if we go above 0.2, it gives us random values. So let's see, 0.21 is fine. I mean, we need much more details. Let's say in the horizontal element. Okay, so yeah, I need this alley like full of stuff, so need to be making it dense. Street light, okay, 4 5 maybe. Okay, I want to go a bit darker on this, so let's say 3 is sufficient, and you can disable if you don't want them. By the way, there are like alleys have lights in the many things, like many scenes I saw recently in Alice in Borderland. So they do have this, and the back doors. So yeah, amount and randomness, and switch up the elements. Okay, so this randomness is a bit too out. We want to keep everything inside this area. And 2 3 4 doors there are. This this density is enough. And let's play with the randomness and let's switch up some elements. So yeah, this one looks cool. And let's say yeah, this is fine. And here we can see some thread intersect with these pipes, which isn't right. So this is the density of the elements. Location doesn't do anything. Yeah, this is fine. And let's see what we can do with the cables. We can turn them off or on, but okay, distance needs to be more and density need to be less. So few cable works fine. Play with the seed, hanging value. This is cool. We don't want to realize instances. So with this I think the alley looks good, but this intersection doesn't. So for that I need to decrease the amount of element we have. Maybe there has to be some seed value. Randomness, just increase the distance between. So I want it to be proper. Let's play and see what we can get. 45 is fine, even though we got randomness. That doesn't mean we can like, okay, the probability is how much. Okay, this one looks fine. Like yeah, even if it's intersecting, it's like a one big dustbin over here, and they are not intersecting with the doors, so this is fine. And I'm going to duplicate this whole scenario. So let's move it here, just keep it in the middle. Alt D SY -1 and just move it here. So this is identical right now. So I'm going to give it a negative value on the X as well. So this looks a bit random, not, or we can just change here the vertical element seed. So that's cool that they both are independent, even if I'll duplicate them, because the whole thing is depend on the modifier. So that is good. And let's say we need to change the floor instances. Let's say 30 element, and let's say 35 in the amount. And yeah, perfect back alley with a density of 4 like this. But there are not any pipes down here, like only small ones, so that's a bit not good for me. But it's a vertical element, let's say horizontal element. We can increase that, but I need to make the location. Okay, we can't make this hanging wire come down on the first floor, because this is how the add-on works. So it's already fine, looking cool, but let's see. So there is a wet road here we need, which we can make just by adding a plane and scale it to match this. First of all, let's Just bring them into the center, and now scale the road to match the width. And yeah, so we can also duplicate it one more time, rotate it 90 degree, and yeah, so let's decrease its depth. We don't want this big of a wall. Keep it low, and with keeping it low, like we can just only go to 40. Okay. Oh, let's see. So this thing, we don't want them because they are intersecting. Yes, without intersection, this is good. So we got a proper back alley. Let's decrease the amount of the element down there and the amount as well. But I do need a dustbin down here. Random is the distance between them, probability is how. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Location, why don't affect this? Like, that's not good. And I don't need any doors. Amount is kind of density, an element is the number, so I guess this works fine. Yeah, this looks good. So do you want to see it in material view? Switch and wait till it's loaded. Okay, so it's already looking super cool, like we just nailed it with the add-ons. So if I go to this view, this is already cool stuff. I probably want to go with EV, so let's see. But you know, cycle is cycles. Who can beat cycles and stuff like this? Okay, we are going to use cycles cause cycle looks sick already. But EV is also cool in this case. So the idea is to the character coming from here, and like we need our camera. Let's see first. Just change the view to 30 mm. That's how I'm gonna work on it. And let's add a camera over here. So let's select a camera, rotate it like this and move it like this, and yeah, so you see the camera here. And now from here, okay, so the thing is, I want the crate and camera here. Let's select the faces on the snapping mode, so we can snap it over here. Must be cool. So here we go. This looks fine. So our camera comes from here. Our character goes from there. So Here it goes like this. Why not I bring the character? Let's go. So image as plain, and find out the folder, and hopefully you can see the key out footages. So here, which shot it was? Shot number 1. So here, let's see, animate sequence and select shot 1. Easy to select it. Import images planes, and where the heck is that? Okay, I wanna know what is the scale. So as you know, I always use metric for the scale because this is accurate as per the dustbin size as well. And here you can see, I mean, this is just a little bit. So let's scale this and match it properly. And okay, so how much this animation is, I'm gonna check in the shader editor. Select this, you can barely see because the character isn't okay. Now the character is in view, so let's rotate it and see 191 frames. Okay, and it's a linear 709 because sRGB is kind of working different. So let's go to linear x79, and for catching some lights, first I'm going to go and bring down the specular so you can see the difference. And let's go and increase the scale to match the skeleton. Put it down, and perfect. Okay, so I can't like create this full animation because you can see some glitches at the end of it. So let's say we can go to frame 140 for the animation, and still 140 is like, yeah, this is fine. 137, and the camera needs to be somewhere to make sense because the character is looking like too close. So let's add track to constraint and select the camera and select the axis as well. So what we did is, whenever I rotate the camera, it's always okay, it doesn't face camera always, but now it's, whoa, why not it's facing camera always? Okay, that doesn't make it good. So let's still choose the world space and let's give it a negative value. Okay, it don't let me rotate it. But now I can rotate it. So where the heck did we go? If I just animate a camera from here, like here. I for location, and to end frame, give it a bit. Of location. Okay, so it needs to be more like here. So it looks like it's coming out of nowhere. For that, I need to change camera location to get down. Okay, this thing's cutting in, which we don't want. From here, we go like this. We can see the foot in the camera. Okay, so this goes right, but you can see the keying value. Now I need to be a bit more closer, close to the foot. But looks okay. Let's just give some road texture to the ground. So Control Shift D, and we are finding a road. So let's go to my drive and search for roads. Okay, first texture and then road. So here you can see I got too many types of road. This is basic road, this is basic road, this is damage road, this is PVR road. Which one we gonna choose? Okay, we don't want to be marking road, but this looks fine. Okay, let's go into project it and scale it 10 times, and the roughness isn't giving something cool to me. Let's add image texture, and this time it's going to be concrete. This looks cool to be the roughness. Let's plug it in. And we can also let's select this mapping node and plug into the image texture, and now it's look cool. And still it don't give a shit about it. Now it looks cool. Okay, works fine. We will. Okay, I didn't save the file. That's bad. So this is the folder. Scene 1, cost second going to be our Infinity Castle. So this is fine, and let's add some road behind it as well. Okay, so for the road I'm going to use polygonic traffic add-on, so you can find it here. I was having a lot of trouble installing it, but then I got it. So you just need to add Angon, and then you can select traffic in the add-on section, and it also gives you the ability to build the roads. So I'm going to add a road, which is, yeah, I need this tool and highway. I guess this is enough. Mapping is wrong. So this is okay. But this isn't the road I wanted. Which was it one? Maybe this one. Yes, this is the one. So I'm going to add again. I got the road which I wanted. I just need to place it right. So this road we will be seeing from there, and we can also, we can adjust its width, I guess. Okay. So in the surface type, road from this center height. This is good enough, I guess. Yeah, this looks okay all the way to there. So I'll place it over here, because in the one shot we can see the back. So as per that, also give it like height. Well, you don't see this kind of pathway in this type of road, but yeah, who's gonna notice too much about it? So let's see. On this side, either I can use the procedural alley to create a front alley and add over here, or I can do something else, but why not go with the front alley? Why it's taking time? So we got a front alley, and let's isolate it. So this is how it is now. We can give it about 4 of these and change the height to 2, and the scale is a scale, no problem with that. Window edge element, no. Signs, neon signs need to be suspended on 2nd floor only, and don't change the amount. First I can change the speed, and shops, street, less crowded kind of shop. So this looks fine. Street lights, yes, we definitely need them, but the lighting pole is too much. The street light 2 is fine. Power line, let's decrease 1, increase the distance so it decreases. This is the position. Inside or outside. So power line always stay on the roadside. That's okay. Let's rotate it 90 degrees. Go to top view, place it somewhere here. Maybe I need to increase the width. Well, looks fine. from far away, but let's give it a bit more bit. Let's add 6. Also switch the where it goes shops. Now it looks fine. So if we are standing over here, which we do, okay, let it compile the shaders. After compiling all the shader, we will get some cool looking views. The road is taking time, surely. Why not? It takes time. Too much to compile. I've still got a monster to put in. I've animated that using Mixamo, and I got few animations, so we can start with that. Like a monster running away, then so this the character, and then the monster just in the corner and all. And I also need to do that. I mean, add some, what we call it, some dirt on the ground.